Hello everybody and welcome to the 5th episode of Did Jesus Exist? The first 4 videos covered not only when he was alive, but the effects he had after his resurrection. And so I recommend looking at those videos if you haven't already. Today's source is from the private secretary of Emperor Hadrian. His name, Caius Suetonius Tranquillus. Apart from that association, there isn't much known about Suetonius. He did write ancient historical works that we do have today, including De Vita Carsarum and the collection of biographies titled De Viris Illustribus. If I mispronounce any of these, please correct me in the comments. It looks really hard to pronounce, but that's okay. The excerpts we have today are from Suetonius' work, Life of the Emperor Nero and Life of the Emperor Claudius from the 12 Caesars in the year 121 AD. The first segment is from the one written on Emperor Nero in chapter 16, which in the site provided in the comments is right after the editor's note number 45. Quote, "Punishment was inflicted on the Christians, a class of men given to a new and mischievous superstition. As with the previous video, this source talks about a superstition associated with Christians. From the time this was written, it is logical to assume that the superstition in question is Jesus' resurrection. The second segment is from the one written on Claudius in chapter 25. In the site, the editor's note number 75 is in the middle of the sentence, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. Quote, "Since the Jews constantly made disturbances at the instigation of Christus, he expelled them from Rome," end quote. The word Christus in Greek is very similar to Christus, which is how Tacitus's work states it. And since it says Jew, it is very likely that they were talking about Jesus, unless it was a highly unlikely chance that it was a grammatical error in talking about a different Jew. Nevertheless, this non-biblical source in regards to 2 different emperors mentions something in the line of Christianity. The writer, who doesn't believe in Jesus being the one who resurrected, felt it noteworthy to write about his followers, which after 100 years would likely have died out to the point of being unnoticed unless it actually happened. Kinda interesting. That is it for this source. We are almost done with the series. We have 2 more sources and a conclusion video. And while finishing up the research for my next series, Islam versus Christianity, I will be doing at least 1 theological video, some videos of reading the book of Revelation, and continuing my short series, Biblical Parenting. So be sure to check those out.